cafe, folded neatly with the corners worn away. No return address, no photograph inside, just careful words written in midnight light.
You wrote about the colors of the leaves, how every autumn taught you to believe. You said some people cross your path by chance, but some arrived like they were always planned.
I read each line a little more than once. Every sentence felt like home somehow.
Though we never met, I knew your name before I even spoke it out. Maybe every story starts this way, with quiet words instead of grand displays. Maybe hearts can recognize each other long before they meet. We'll write our lives in golden letters across the pages time can't tear apart. Every word becomes forever, every line comes from the heart. If the seasons keep on changing, if the years begin to fly, we'll leave our names between the pages, where love will never say goodbye. Golden letters, golden dreams, nothing's ever quite the way it seems. Some stories aren't found by searching, they're written long before they're seen. Weeks turned into conversations, ink becoming little constellations. You told me about your favorite town, the quiet streets where rain falls down.
I answered with my own small world, old bookstores and Sunday mornings, the songs I'd play with windows open, the sunsets that never stopped amazing me. Somehow the distance didn't matter, every page erased another mile. The space between us felt much smaller every time I saw your handwriting. Who would have thought a simple note could carry so much hope? Sometimes the smallest words can change an entire life. We'll write our lives in golden letters, hidden where the daylight softly shines. Every chapter grows a little brighter, every page becomes a sign. We'll hold on to these little moments like photographs that never fade, because forever isn't built in one day, it's written one letter at a time. October came with colder evenings, the trees dressed up in shades of fire. You wrote, maybe someday we'll meet on a street we've both been dreaming of. I smiled before I wrote you back, I think I'd know you anywhere. Not by your face or by your voice, but by the kindness that you always share. The mailbox slowly became magic, every envelope a piece of light. Who knew a little paper heart could make the whole world feel so bright? If the rain should blur the writing, I'll still remember every line. If the years begin to scatter, every promise made in time. Some words never disappear, they settle gently in the soul. They become the quiet reasons we keep believing love can grow. One page,
us a new one. When our hair turns silver someday, we'll open every page again. We'll smile at how it all began, with words and paper, ink and hope. Golden letters, golden skies, golden memories in our eyes. Some love stories are spoken first. They're written, the pages close, the leaves keep falling. Somewhere another letter is already on its way, and this is only the beginning.
August packed its bags so quietly, leaving golden light across the trees. The air still carried traces of the sun, but autumn's song had just begun.
You were standing by the station gate, holding all the words we learned to say. No picture could have prepared my heart for how familiar you already were. You smiled before I said your name, like we'd known each other all our lives. The silence wasn't awkward anymore, it simply felt like coming home.
Funny how the longest wait can disappear in just one smile.
Everything we dreamed about was standing here the whole time.
This was our last summer,
before the seasons changed, before tomorrow found us and everything rearranged.
we counted sunsets like they were stars,
making wishes in the fading light. If I could stay inside one memory, I'd stay with you that night.
our last summer became forever,
Even though we didn't know,
some stories bloom
before the leaves begin to fall.
We walked beside the little river, watching paper boats drift away.
You laughed at every little joke, like happiness had found its favorite place.
We bought coffee from the corner shop,
Sat beneath the oldest oak in town.
you read the first letter that I wrote.
Still folded safely in your coat.
Ours disappeared without a sound,
Like time forgot where we had gone,
the whole world kept moving somewhere else.
while we stayed wrapped inside the moment.
Every little
Conversation felt like another page to keep. Some memories don't ask permission, they simply stay. This was our last summer, the skies painted gold and blue.
every little road we wandered
Somehow led me back to you.
the wind carried our laughter,
Far beyond the afternoon, every heartbeat whispered softly,
this ended far too soon. The evening started growing colder,
streetlights flickered one by one.
we promised we'd keep writing.
Long after summer was gone,
You gave me one small photograph,
the edges already worn. On the back you wrote 3 simple words:
don't forget this,
I tucked it safely in my pocket,
right beside your oldest note.
knowing that some little things
Can carry the biggest hopes.
Maybe love isn't loud enough to stop the seasons changing.
Maybe it's quite enough
to survive every goodbye.
Maybe every ending
is only teaching us how precious one perfect day can be. One last sunset, one last walk, one last laugh
before the leaves begin to fall.
The sky grows softer,
the wind grows colder,
but somehow my heart feels warmer than ever. This was our last summer, but not our final page.
Every goodbye became another promise,
every memory another place.
We'll meet beneath October skies.
We'll write another song,
because love was never measured
by how short or how long. This was our last summer,
yet somehow it still remains,
living in old photographs, pressed flowers, handwritten names.
Every year
when August fades, I'll remember
the summer
that changed everything.
the train pulled slowly from the station,
The leaves began to fall,
and somewhere between goodbye
and see you soon,
a forever quietly
began.
The clock had quietly slipped past 12. The little cafe almost closed its doors. Only a handful of strangers remained, wrapped in conversations and forgotten songs.
Steam rose slowly from our coffee cups, like tiny clouds learning how to dance. Outside, the rain painted silver lines, turning every street into a dream.
You smiled across the wooden table, the same smile I'd imagined through your letters.
Funny how reality can somehow
feel even kinder than imagination.
every page we'd ever written
now had a voice and beating heart.
the words that once lived only in ink were finally alive between us.
The world grew quiet outside the windows, but
Inside everything came alive.
maybe love doesn't arrive with fireworks.
Maybe it arrives with coffee after midnight. Coffee at midnight, two hearts learning every line.
Every story that we carry
Finally became intertwined. The rain kept writing on the windows while we wrote dreams across the night.
every laugh became a memory.
Every glance another light. Coffee at midnight,
The city sleeping all around.
somehow in this little corner the whole world had been found. You told me about your childhood streets, the places where your dreams first learned to run. I shared the little fears I'd hidden, afraid they'd never see the sun.
You listened like every word mattered, never rushing through a single thought.
Some people hear your voice,
You heard my heart. The cafe lights reflected softly
in the warmth inside your eyes,
making ordinary moments
feel impossible to leave behind.
outside leave our names upon this table,
hidden where no one else can see.
a little piece of us forever
In this quiet memory, coffee at midnight, warm hands against the cold. Some moments don't grow older, they simply turn to gold. The owner softly stacked the chairs, the lights grew dimmer one by one. Still neither one of us was ready to admit the night was done. You traced circles on your coffee cup while searching for the perfect words. Then you smiled and simply whispered, "I'm really glad you're here." No grand declaration filled the room,
no orchestra began to play,
just four simple words that somehow changed everything.
I reached across the little table,
our fingertips quietly met.
some promises don't need speaking,
they're understood instead.
Years from now, we'll probably laugh about the rain, the sleepy streets, the little cafe on the corner, the coffee growing cold between us. We'll remember the music, the old wooden chairs, the candle burning low,
and how love quietly arrived
without asking
anyone to notice. The rain keeps falling,
oh,
the city keeps dreaming,
oh, the coffee grows colder,
but our hearts only grow warmer. Coffee at midnight,
memory never fades,
even when tomorrow calls us down.
unfamiliar lanes,
We'll always have this little table,
this rainy autumn sky,
the place where strangers disappeared and two souls stopped asking why. Coffee at midnight, a story poured into two cups. The night may finally end,
but this feeling
never will.
the cafe door closed softly
Behind us,
the rain had almost stopped.
side by side,
We walked
into the quiet streets, knowing the best chapters had only just begun.
Your camera hung around your shoulder,
Mine stayed tucked away inside my bag.
you said some moments deserve a picture,
I said some are better left in our hearts.
still you caught me laughing by surprise.
Golden sunlight dancing through the trees,
A photograph I never knew was taken,
yet somehow it captured all of me.
the leaves were falling all around us,
Painting little colors at our feet. Every step became another memory,
another page our hearts would keep. Some moments disappear with time, others quietly remain.
a single photograph can hold
1,000 feelings in one frame.
photographs and Polaroids scattered like stars across the floor. Every picture tells a story,
Every smile becomes much more.
we'll fill our walls with little moments, tiny pieces of our lives, because forever isn't measured
By the years,
but by the times.
photographs and Polaroids,
Fading edges, colors warm,
yet every time I look at them,
our love feels newly born. We found a little roadside bookstore, old wooden shelves from floor to ceiling. You disappeared between the pages, searching for another hidden story.
I watched you through the afternoon light,
Your smile brighter than the autumn sky.
without a word I took one picture,
A memory I could never buy.
later by the quiet river.
We skipped stones across the glass,
You laughed every time I missed,
saying some things aren't meant to last.
I answered with another smile.
But maybe this one is.
If memories had colors,
They'd all look just like today.
golden light and falling leaves,
Never fading away. Photographs and Polaroids, tiny windows into time, holding every whispered promise,
every reason you're still mine.
even if the ink grows lighter, even if the paper bends.
Love survives in every picture,
Long after the moment ends. Years from now, we'll open boxes filled with little pieces of our past. Train tickets, pressed autumn flowers, postcards folded neatly in a stack.
we'll laugh about our awkward poses.
The blurry ones we almost threw away.
Funny how the imperfect pictures
Become our favorites anyway.
There'll be one from that little cafe,
One beneath October rain,
one when neither of us noticed,
the rainbow after all the gray.
and somewhere in between them all,
We'll find ourselves again.
no camera could ever capture the way your eyes light up at dusk.
No photograph could truly hold the comfort of your gentle touch. Still we'll keep collecting pieces, snapshots of our ordinary days.
Because ordinary becomes extraordinary when love
Quietly stays. Click, another memory. Click, another laugh. Click,
another promise.
that time can never steal. Photographs and Polaroids, the story hanging on our walls.
Every picture softly whispers,
How love answered every call.
we'll keep filling empty albums,
One season after another.
spring will bloom,
Summer will wander.
autumn will wrap us in its colors.
Photographs and Polaroids,
More than paper, ink, and light,
they're little pieces of forever, holding on to every night.
so when the years keep racing by,
And silver finds our hair,
we'll open every album
and find ourselves still there.
one last photograph,
You smiling,
me laughing,
autumn all around us.
a tiny white border,
A handwritten date and a memory that never fades.
The air had changed without a warning. Summer's warmth had slipped away. Leaves were painting quiet sidewalks in shades of amber, golden clay.
You sent a letter just 3 lines long. Meet me where the old oak stands. No map was needed, no directions. Some places are found by the heart.
I walk the path we used to wander,
Past the bookstore, past the square.
every corner held a memory,
Like your laughter still lived there.
then I saw your silhouette
Standing underneath the leaves. For a moment all the world stood still, like autumn forgot to breathe.
Some seasons
Teach us how to let go. Some seasons teach us how to stay.
but October has a way of saying,
Love always finds its way.
meet me in October,
Where the leaves fall slow,
where every golden
memory still finds its way back home.
meet me in October,
When the sky turns ever bright,
we'll write another chapter
under fading evening light. If the years keep moving forward, if the winds begin to change,
meet me in October,
I'll still know your name.
the little cafe
Looked the same, its windows glowing soft and warm. Inside the smell of coffee lingered, sheltering us from the autumn storm.
you pulled an old envelope from your coat,
The very first one that I wrote. Its edges worn, the ink a little faded, yet every word still felt alive.
you smiled and quietly whispered,
I never stopped carrying this,
I laughed because I'd done the same.
keeping yours close to my heart.
Outside the rain began to fall, light enough to blur the lights.
We stayed until the evening closed, talking through another autumn night.
Maybe time doesn't steal the moments,
Maybe it teaches what they're worth.
some people cross your path for a season,
Some become your home on earth.
meet me in October,
Where the air feels new again.
we'll count the leaves like little wishes,
Watching them dance upon the wind.
meet me in October,
When the evenings come too soon,
we'll light the dark with stories
brighter than the harvest moon. Every road may lead us somewhere, every year may rearrange.
but meet me in October,
Some things never change.
the old oak tree still stood so proudly, its branches reaching toward the sky.
We carve nothing into its bark, knowing love doesn't need proof to survive.
Children laughed across the park,
Couples walked with hands entwined,
the whole world kept moving gently,
while we quietly paused in time.
you brushed a leaf from off my shoulder,
I tucked one safely in my book,
tiny souvenirs of one afternoon
that forever would remember. A sunset painted copper clouds. You turned and softly smiled,
no speech, no grand confession,
just a look
that said everything.
When winter covers every rooftop
And spring begins to bloom once more,
I'll still remember October's colors,
like footprints outside your door.
if one day we're miles apart or chasing different skies.
Promise me one thing,
Meet me where the leaves fall. I'll be there.
golden trees,
Quiet streets,
hands held tight,
no need to hurry.
the wind keeps singing,
The world keeps turning,
but this moment
feels endless.
meet me in October, year after year will come,
No matter where this life may lead us,
this will always be our home. year. The wind carried one last leaf. You caught it, placed it inside my notebook, and smiled. See you next October. I already knew you would. I found your favorite novel on the shelf, the one we promised we would read again. A pressed maple leaf slipped to the floor, still carrying the colors of that autumn. Your handwriting rested in the margin, just a little note beside a line. Some stories don't end with the final page, they simply learn another way to shine. I smiled without even realizing, like hearing your voice inside my mind. Funny how a few forgotten words can bring an entire season back to life. Outside, the rain tapped on the windows, soft enough to sound like yesterday. The room grew quiet all around me, but your memories refused to fade. Some people leave behind photographs, some leave songs the heart remembers. You left pieces of yourself between the pages forever. Between the pages, your heart still speaks to mine. Every folded corner, every sentence feels untouched by time. Between the pages, every chapter still survives. Love doesn't disappear, it quietly comes alive. Every word you ever wrote still finds its way back home, because the best stories are never read alone. I traced the little coffee stain from that rainy afternoon cafe. You laughed because I dropped the cup, then called it perfect anyway. The bookmark you had made for me still rested where we left it last. A piece of ribbon slightly faded, holding on to our past. I remembered sitting by the river, reading while the leaves drifted by. You'd stop every few pages just to smile, pretending the story wasn't making you cry. Maybe it wasn't the book we loved, maybe it was the moments in between, the quiet conversations, the peaceful silence no one else had seen. Every memory turns into a chapter, every season writes another line. Some books gather dust with time, ours only gather light. Between the pages, every promise still remains. Every little handwritten note falls gently like the rain. Between the pages, I still find pieces of your smile, enough to make an ordinary afternoon feel magical for a while. Every chapter whispers softly, keep believing what is true, because every page I turn somehow still leads me back to you. Years from now the paper may grow older, the ink may slowly lose its shade, the cover might become a little worn, but some things never truly fade. We'll open it on quiet evenings, with tea beside the window light. We'll laugh about the younger versions who stayed awake, talking all night. We'll read the lines we underline,
remembering exactly where we were.
Not because the words had changed,
But because we had,
and somehow every chapter will feel brand new again. If life keeps writing unexpected endings, we'll write another page ourselves.
if the wind scatters all our plans,
We'll gather them like autumn leaves.
because love was never trapped in paper,
The pages only helped us see
what had been quietly growing
inside our hearts all along. Turn the page,
another memory,
turn the page,
another smile,
turn the page,
another reason to stay. Between the pages, our story still unfolds,
every season adds another chapter.
more precious than the gold. Between the pages, the years can never win,
Because love isn't measured
by where the story ends.
It's measured by every page we're grateful to have lived.
So if tomorrow brings another chapter, I'll meet you there again.
Between the pages, where forever
Always begins,
the book quietly closes.
the maple leaf stays inside,
Waiting for another autumn, another afternoon, another chance to remember. The train was waiting at the platform, its doors half open in the rain. The loudspeaker called another departure, but neither of us moved away.
the station clock kept counting moments like it knew something we didn't. Every second felt much heavier, every heartbeat louder than the crowd.
You looked at me with tired eyes, holding my hand just a little tighter, as if one more second together could somehow stop the world from turning.
The autumn wind slipped through the platform, carrying leaves across the tracks. It felt like even the season
Didn't want this day to come. Sometimes love isn't choosing between two hearts. Sometimes it's choosing between two dreams, and neither choice feels easy. If we stay, will the stars still find us here?
will tomorrow look the same?
If we never disappeared,
If we stayed,
would forever start today?
would every road we've dreamed about
Simply fade away? Maybe love isn't about holding on.
Maybe it's believing that some distances can never change a heart.
You unfolded one last letter, the first one I had ever sent.
The paper had grown soft with time, its edges bent from being kept.
You smiled at every little sentence, like reading them for the very first time, then quietly folded it again
and placed it back inside your coat.
I'll carry this wherever I go.
You whispered through a trembling smile, and every place will feel a little closer,
Because you'll already be there.
the rain grew softer all around us, almost gentle enough to hide our tears.
Funny how the quietest storms can leave the deepest marks. The world kept telling us to hurry.
Our hearts kept asking for one more minute. If we stay,
would time forget to move? Would every goodbye lose its meaning?
if I never had to lose you. If we stay,
Would every season bloom? Would October still remember us?
beneath the harvest moon,
Every dream we built together,
still lives inside these skies.
some love stories keep growing.
Even after goodbye,
The whistle echoed through the station.
the doors began to slowly close.
You stepped aboard, then turned around, still smiling through the glass. I lifted my hand,
You lifted yours.
no words were left to say.
The train rolled gently down the tracks,
Growing smaller with the distance.
yet somehow you never felt farther away.
Because love had already learned how to travel.
I reached into my jacket pocket,
Finding the tiny pressed maple leaf.
you gave me one October afternoon.
Still perfect.
Still ours.
Maybe miles are only numbers. Maybe maps don't understand.
Because every sunrise,
We'll rise above both of us.
every autumn,
We'll still paint the same tree.
every page we write,
We'll still belong to one story. The train
disappears.
The rain finally stops.
The station grows quiet.
But hope
Stays. If we stay,
maybe we'd never know
how strong a promise could become.
when tested by the road. If
We stay
perhaps we'd miss the chance
to prove that love is more than moments.
it's patience. So even if tomorrow
Calls us different ways.
I'll meet you,
In every letter,
every photograph,
every October,
until the distance
finally becomes homes.
home. The platform emptied,
The clouds slowly parted,
a single ray of sunlight,
touched the tracks.
and somehow it didn't feel like an ending.
It felt like
A promise.
a promise.
The first snow found the rooftops quietly, covering every street in white. The world looked softer than I'd ever seen, like winter had borrowed a little light. Your letters still arrived each Friday, always folded with the greatest care. No matter how many miles between us, you somehow made it feel like you were there. I read your words beside the window, with a blanket wrapped around my knees. Outside the wind kept chasing branches, inside your voice brought me peace. People always asked me where home was, what city held my favorite view. I smiled because the answer had changed. Home was you. Home isn't built with bricks or stone. It isn't found on any map. Sometimes home is simply one person who makes every distance disappear. Home was you, long before I understood. Every road that I kept walking led me somewhere good. Home was you, every season, every sky, every little piece of my heart found its place by
ticket from my first train ride, pressed safely inside my favorite book. The coffee receipt from that rainy night, the Polaroid where you forgot to look. Little treasures filled my desk drawer, tiny moments no one else could see. To anyone else they looked ordinary. To me, they were everything. Sometimes I'd replay old voice messages just to hear your laugh once more. Funny how one familiar sound can make an empty room feel warm. The nights grew longer through December. The stars arrived a little sooner, but somehow every winter evening felt brighter because of you. The world kept changing all around us. Cities grew louder, years moved on. But some feelings don't grow older, they grow deeper. Home was you in every handwritten line. Every page became a window leading back through time. Home was you, every sunrise proved it true. I searched my whole life for a place, never knowing I was searching for you. One quiet evening by the fireplace, I unfolded every letter once again. The oldest ones had faded slightly, but their meaning never did. I remembered every autumn meeting, every cafe, every station, every smile. How two strangers with a handful of words built something that outlived the miles. Then my phone lit up beside me. Same place this October. I couldn't stop smiling. I answered, always. Because some traditions become forever. Years from now we'll tell this story to anyone willing to listen. Not about perfect days, but about choosing each other again and again and again. We'll tell them that love wasn't loud, it wasn't rushed. It grew quietly, like seasons changing, until one day it simply became home. The fire keeps burning, the snow keeps falling, the world keeps turning, but my heart already knows where it belongs. Home was you before the leaves began to fall, before the coffee after midnight, before I answered your first call. Home was you before the photographs were taken, before the promises were spoken, before forever had a name. Every road we dared to follow, every goodbye that we lived through, only proved one simple truth. Home was never a place. Home was you. Outside, the snow finally stopped. Inside, another letter waited on the table. I picked it up, already smiling, because I knew no matter where life would lead us next, I'd always find my way. Home was you. September slipped into October like a quiet song returning home. The air was filled with golden silence, the kind that never feels alone. The old oak tree still stood beside us, its branches reaching through the sky. 1,000 leaves were dancing slowly like little memories passing by. You arrived with 2 warm coffees, smiling the way you always do. Some things never need explaining, like why I always looked for you. Every year the seasons change, every leaf finds earth below, but somehow every autumn brings me exactly where I need to go. Give me one more autumn, one more walk beneath the trees, one more afternoon together, one more gentle autumn breeze, one more cup of coffee, one more photograph to keep, one more chance to hear your laughter echo through these quiet streets. If time keeps moving forward, if the years continue on, just give me one more autumn where you still belong. The little bookstore on the corner still smelled of paper, wood, and rain. The owner smiled when we walked in, remembering our names again. We wandered through familiar shelves, reading titles out aloud. You picked a book and handed it to me. I think this one sounds like us. Inside its cover was a blank page, waiting for someone's story to begin. You laughed and said, maybe every love story starts with an empty page and enough courage to write. I knew then I'd never stop writing ours. Some people count the passing years, we counted changing leaves, because every autumn reminded us of everything we still believed. Give me one more autumn where the skies glow amber bright. We'll lose ourselves in conversations long after daylight turns to night. One more train ride through the countryside, watching colors blur outside. One more reason to believe love only grows with time. Give me one more autumn, that's all I'd ever need. We returned to the little cafe where everything had quietly begun. The same wooden tables, the same sleepy music, the same window where rain once danced. You reached into your coat pocket and unfolded something carefully. It was the first letter I ever sent. Its edges were soft with age, its ink a little faded, but every word was still alive. You placed it beside my coffee and smiled. Funny, it still feels like yesterday. I looked around the room, nothing had really changed except us. We had become the story we once dreamed about. One day these streets may look different, the cafe may close its doors, the oak tree may lose another branch, the bookstore may move away. But love doesn't live inside buildings, it lives in the moments we carry, in every season we return, in every promise we choose again. Today we'll fill another photo album, write another letter to every year, another chapter, every chapter still about you. by every October I get to spend with you. The last leaf drifted gently to the ground. You picked it up, placed it inside our newest book, and whispered, "Same time next year." I smiled, always, 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 always.
The years had quietly turned the pages, yet somehow nothing felt too far away. The old cafe still stood on the corner, welcoming another autumn day. The bell above the door kept ringing,
just like it had so long ago.
the same warm lights, the same soft music, the place where our first story chose to grow.
You were already sitting by the window, 2 cups of coffee waiting there. You looked up with the same familiar smile,
the one I'd recognize anywhere.
no fireworks,
No grand surprise,
just 2 hearts,
exactly where they were always meant to be.
Time can change the seasons,
It can silver every strand of hair,
but the right kind of love only becomes more beautiful with every year.
forever written,
Like ink that never fades,
every promise that we whispered
still lives upon these pages.
forever written,
Long before we understood,
every road, every season
led us exactly where they should. If tomorrow writes another chapter, I'll read every word with you, because the greatest love stories
are
forever written.
We opened every old photo album,
Laughing at the people we once were,
blurry train rides, rainy afternoons.
leaves caught gently in your hair.
There was the first little Polaroid,
The bookstore on that windy day,
the maple leaf inside the novel,
still resting where we tucked it away.
every letter found its place again,
Stacked carefully beside the fire,
thousands of little ordinary moments
that quietly became an extraordinary life.
You reached from my hand across the table,
Just like that first midnight coffee,
some things
never change.
people spend their whole life searching for something they can't explain.
We found it,
One page,
one season
one promise,
at a time.
forever written, like autumn in the trees,
Like songs that never leave you,
like whispers in the breeze.
forever written,
In every photograph we keep,
every letter ever folded,
every promise planted deep.
If life begins another journey, if another road appears, we'll keep writing year after year.
The afternoon slowly became evening.
Golden light filled the quiet room,
Outside the leaves continued falling.
just like they always seem to do.
You smiled and pulled out one last envelope,
Blank,
no words inside. You handed me a pen.
what should we write next?
I looked at you.
Then at every season we survived, every goodbye, every
cup of coffee,
every page we filled together.
then I wrote only one sentence.
Our best chapter hasn't happened yet.
You smiled.
And signed your name beneath mine.
Love was never hidden inside perfect moments. It lived
In this train's rainy afternoons,
old books,
pressed flowers, coffee growing cold,
and choosing each other again.
every single day. Close the book, not because the story is over,
But because tomorrow is waiting
for another page. Forever written
beyond the hands of time.
every dream we once imagined
Finally became alive.
forever written in every sunrise we have seen,
In every quiet I love you.
in every place we've been.
The leaves will fall,
The snow will come, spring will bloom, summer will return.
but through
Every changing season, one truth remains. Our story
was never written in the stars.
it was written in every choice,
Every letter,
every mile,
every autumn
every heartbeat
that led us
home. The cafe lights grew softer, the last page gently closed.
outside.
Another autumn breeze carried the leaves inside.
Two coffee cups
Sat side by side, one old notebook, one empty page, one new beginning. Because some stories never really end, they're simply forever written. Forever written.
The years had quietly turned the pages, yet somehow nothing felt too far away.
The old cafe still stood on the corner, welcoming another autumn day.
The bell above the door kept ringing,
Just like it had so long ago.
the same warm lights,
The same soft music, the place where our first story chose to grow.